Hello, welcome back to this channel, or welcome to this channel. My name is Jackie and I'm obsessed with planners, journals and bullet journals and Edgar Allan Poe. Today I'm here to finally share with you my January plan with me in my bullet journal. I know it's been a while and I apologize for that. I've been using this Archer and Olive B5 size Neapolitan with the three types of papers, so we have white, craft and black paper, so it's been a journey already and it's the first month of the year. I do have a rewards link that you can get 15% off your first purchase, so I will leave that down in the description box down below. And I also have my setup for the 2021 planner if you want to see that. But now let's get into business, and this month's theme is Edgar Allan Poe. As you can probably already tell, he is one of my favorite authors and he's also the subject of my PhD thesis, and January is his birthday month, so I thought it would be just perfect to celebrate his works with my bullet journal setup for January. And of course my cats were super excited about that. So since it took me so long to actually start planning for January, I decided to go and try to be more simple with my setup, and I decided for the cover page I just wanted this little drawing of Edgar Allan Poe, and it was based on one of his portraits that are in public domain, and Fredo was all over the place, sitting everywhere, and it was really hard to finish and it took me way longer than it should, but it was worth it because he's super cute. So I also wrote down January and then later on added a little border around the drawing, and that's it. Very simple, very clean for the starting of the year. We are now moving on to my monthly view, and to be honest, I think this is my favorite spread of this setup because it's based on one of my favorite, actually my favorite short story by Edgar Allan Poe, and it is the short story called Berenice. I will leave a link to the short story down below if you wanna check that out. It's very short, very nice, and I just love everything about it. I won't give you any spoilers, but in the tale there is a very special focus on her teeth and her smile, so that's why I decided to do these little drawings here in this spread, and I actually had way more fun than I thought. So I'm just creating all the little squares for all the days of January, and later on I will add some finishing touches to each individual tooth. I'm not actually trying to be anatomically precise with these drawings, I'm just having fun and trying to do something faster and just cleaner, the same with the cover page, but I actually really like how this turned out, and I would love to create a full spread just based on Berenice because the story is just amazing, seriously. Like, stop this video right now, click the link down below and try to read it and let me know what you think about it. So this is how it turned out. Now we are moving on to my monthly tasks page. This is actually one of the most important spreads in my monthlies, but it was the one that I liked the least, to be honest. I had this amazing idea of printing this Edgar Allan Poe book cover in one Canva piece that I had in here in my home, but the painting turned out fine, but I don't really like the writing on the actual task list, so that's why this is super fast and I don't really have much to show you here. I told you this was going to be a very simple setup. We are already in my first week of January, and this spread is actually based on one of my other favorite story by Edgar Allan Poe. It's called The Oval Portrait, and it tells the story of an artist that is trying to paint his lover. And of course, it's Edgar Allan Poe, so it doesn't end very well. I don't think that's a spoiler because, is Edgar Allan Poe. Anyhow, I will also leave the link down below if you want to check that out. So here I was trying to mimic one of the walls that is described in the short story that is just filled with all of these portraits. So I'm just trying to draw some frames. I'm actually drawing one for each day of the week, and this is actually a weekly layout I have never tried before, and it's been fun because I started actually using it on the 28th of December. And I was just looking for reference in Pinterest and Google Images, and I think that's a very good idea just to have a reference if you are learning to draw like I am, or if you are just in need of some inspiration. I think it's a good tip, especially if you are a beginner bullet journalist like I am. I'm sorry I keep switching my notebook around. It's just really hard to use this B6 size, at least I'm not used to it yet, so it's really hard to draw and stay on frame. So I'm still trying to manage that. Hopefully I will get better. Now for the central piece of our wall of frames or of portraits, I'm just going to draw a girl because it is the center of the story, and I'm just thinking of ways of not giving you any spoilers. So let's move on. And of course I was interrupted again by another cat wanting to play, and they actually always do this and I actually love it, so I'm not complaining. And I just had to draw everything with Vicente holding my other hand, and then he was very interested in the process. So yeah, he just wanted to cuddle and sit in my Archer and Olive. Apparently the craft paper is really comfortable for cats, and he was very pleased with it. Anyhow, I just looked at a reference on Google Images as well for the girl at the portrait, and I will leave the artist's link down below because I really love their style with this long neck. For the girl, I thought it was just perfect, and now it's time to play with Vicente for a while and take a little break. So as you can see, I still have my supervisor here, just checking if I'm not making any mistakes, and I'm just adding the days of the week and also the days of the month, and that's basically it for this spread. It's now time for the final flip through. I know this was a very short and very simple setup, but I think it's also a nice way to start the year, and you don't need any fancy equipment or tool to just have fun with your bullet journal and try to get out your comfort zone. And using this Napolitan notebook is definitely taking me out of my comfort zone, and for February we will have probably the black pages, so that will be interesting as well, and I seriously cannot wait to try it. Thank you so much for watching. If you are here, I also wish you a wonderful 2021, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!